Hi students, welcome to Mohan School of Maths. Today we are discussing the second lesson, polynomials of 9th standard NCERT syllabus. In this chapter, mainly we are discussing the concept of polynomials and the terminology related to it. And second, remainder theorem. And third, factor theorem and their use in the factorization of polynomials, and at last some algebraic identities and their use in factorization of some different algebraic expressions. So let us move to our class. It's me, Mohan. Now welcome back. Today we are discussing about polynomials. So, to understand the concept polynomials, we have to understand some concepts. The first concept is what? Variable. So, what is a variable? Variable is a symbol denoted by a symbol that can take what? Any real value. That can take any real value. See, x, y, z, etc. are what? Denoting what? Variables. We can assume any value for these variables. Okay, so these are generally considered as what? Variables. So next concept is what? Term. So what is a term? See, a variable is also a term. X is a term. See, 2 is a constant and 2 is also what? A term. So 2 is a term, x is also a term. 2 into x is what? Also considered as what? Term. See, half x square is a term. Minus 3 by 2 x cube is a term. 4xyz is also a term. So a term means if we multiply two terms, we'll get what? Another term. Okay. Product of two or more term is what? Also another term. A number 2 itself is a term. A variable x itself is a term. If the product of two or more term is also considered as what? A term. Isn't it? Now 2x or half x square minus 3 by 2 x cube, 4xy, etc. are all what? Terms. Isn't it? Now what is an algebraic expression? See, here x is a term and 2 is also what? A term. We connect two terms using the plus sign. So when we are connecting two terms using addition sign, we'll get what? An algebraic expression. See, 3x square is a term, 5x is another term. We connect with what? Minus sign. So 3x square minus 5x is what? An algebraic expression. So an algebraic expression is formed by connecting two or more than terms using the sign addition or what? Subtraction. See, 7x raised to 5 minus root 2x square plus 1 is what? An algebraic expression. Root x minus 5 is an algebraic expression. X square plus 1 by x minus 2 is what? An algebraic expression. An algebraic expression is formed by connecting two or what? More terms using what? Addition or what? Subtraction sign. Okay. So these are the concepts we have to remember before what? Explaining a polynomial. Okay. Now see on the board. There are so many algebraic expressions. There are so many algebraic expressions. See, 2x plus 3 is an algebraic expression. X square minus 5 is an algebraic expression. 3x cube plus half x square plus 5 is an algebraic expression. Root 2x minus 3, again what? X plus 1 by x, root x minus 1, 3x raised to minus 2 plus x plus 1, cube root of x minus 5. These are all algebraic expressions. So my question is these algebraic expressions are polynomials? Is all these algebraic expressions are polynomials? So just check. Here no, 2x plus 3 is a polynomial. Why no? Here 2x, x means what? X raised to 1, the power is 1, plus 3. Here what is x? There is no x no, but you can write no x here to the power is what? 0. X to the power 0 means what? It is 1. So 3 we can write what? 3x to the power 0, the power is what? 0. So the exponent is 1 and exponent is what? 0. Here see, x square, 2 is the exponent. 5 means what? 5x raised to 0. See, 3x cube, 3 is the exponent. Half x square, 2 is the exponent. 5, x raised to 0 is the exponent. Here root 2x, 1 is the exponent. 3, x to the power 0 is the exponent. So in these all algebraic expressions, the power or exponent is what? A positive number or a 0. 0 or what? Positive numbers. But see here 1 by x is there. Here x raised to 1 is what? The exponent. But 1 by x, what is the exponent of 1 by x? See, 1 by x is equal to x raised to minus 1. 1 by x is equal to x raised to minus 1. Why? Because you learned x raised to minus m is equal to what? 1 by x raised to m. The laws of exponents. Maybe you learned the previous. So x raised to minus m means what? 1 by x raised to m. So 1 by x means what? X raised to minus 1. So the power is what? Negative. So in this algebraic expression, the power of this term is what? Minus 1 is a negative. See, root x. So what is the meaning of root x? See, root x means x raised to 1 by 2. Root x means what? X raised to 1 by 2. So what is the power? The power is half, is a fraction. So here the power is what? A fraction. See, 3x raised to minus 2. Minus 2 is what? The exponent. See, cube root of x. See, what is the meaning of this? Cube root of x means x raised to what? 1 by 3. So the power is what? 1 by 3. That is why these are all not what? Not polynomials. So a polynomial is an algebraic expression with what? Non-negative integers as exponents. The exponent should be non-negative integer. That means a whole number. It may be 0, it may be 1, 2, 3, etc. But here no. Here what? The power is negative. Here the power is a fraction. Here the power is negative. Here power is a fraction. So if the power is either negative number or fraction is coming, it is not what? A polynomial. So these are all not polynomials because of the exponent is what? Either negative or what? Fraction. These are all polynomials because what? The exponent is what? Positive integer or non-zero negative integer. So a polynomial is an algebraic expression with what? Non-negative integers as exponents. Remember that a polynomial is an algebraic expression with what? Non-negative integers as exponents. So these algebraic expressions are what? Polynomials. Now listen, is 7 a polynomial? See, 7 is a constant. Is 7 a polynomial? Yes, 7 is a polynomial. Why? Because 7 we can write 7x to the power 0. 7x to the power 0. The power is what? 0. So it is what? A polynomial. It's called what? A constant polynomial. So 7 is a constant polynomial. 8 is a constant polynomial. Or minus 9 is what? A constant polynomial. All constants are considered as what? Polynomials, and they are called what? Constant polynomials. So numbers like 1, 2, minus 2, root 2, pi, etc. are what? Constant polynomials. So remember that. What about 0? Is 0 is a constant polynomial? No. 0 is a constant number, but it is not what? A constant polynomial. 0 is called what? A zero polynomial. 0 is called what? A zero polynomial. It's a zero polynomial. That means, see, suppose 0x cube plus 0x square plus 0x plus 0. So what is the meaning of this? 0x cube means what? No x cube. 0x square means what? No x square. 0x means what? No x. So 0x cube plus 0x square plus 0x plus 0 means what? It is 0. So it is called what? A zero polynomial. So zero polynomial means a polynomial in which the coefficients are what? 0. If the coefficients are 0, it is called what? A zero polynomial. Or 0 is what? A zero polynomial. Now, how can we denote a polynomial? How can we denote a polynomial? See, we can denote a polynomial like what? P of x, Q of x, like what? R of x. See, why we use x here? if the variable is x, we use what? P of x, Q of x, or what? R of x to represent or to denote what? A polynomial. If the variable is y, we write what? Like P of y, or what? Q of y, R of y, S of y. Some example, see, P of x is equal to x square minus x plus 3 is a polynomial. See, Q of y, what is Q of y? We can write example, x raised to 5 plus what? 5y minus plus 3. See another example, R of z. If z is the variable, we can write R of z. It is what? Z raised to what? 25 minus what? Z raised to 3 minus what? 8. So a polynomial we can denote by P of x, Q of x, R of x, even what? S of, if it is variable is y, S of y. This all we can use what? Polynomials. Okay. So examples are these. These are the examples of what? Some polynomials. Okay. Now we are discussing some different types of polynomials. See, monomial. So what is a monomial? See, 2x, 3x square, minus 5x cube, 6x raised to 7 are what? Monomials. Why these are called monomials? See, a polynomials having only one term. Polynomials having only one term is called what? A monomial. Polynomials having only one term is called a monomial. What is the meaning of mono? Mono means one. Mono means one. So polynomials having one term is called what? Monomial. So what is binomial? See here, x square plus 2 is a binomial. 3x minus 7 is a binomial. Root 2 x raised to 5 minus 7x is what? A binomial. So what is a binomial? A binomial means polynomials having only two terms. Polynomials having only two terms is called what? Binomial. Binomial means what? It is two. Now what is trinomial? See, polynomials having three terms like x cube plus 2x square minus 1 is a trinomial. X square plus 5x minus 8 is a trinomial. X to the power 10 minus x cube plus x is what? A trinomial. So trinomial means what? Polynomials having only three terms is called what? A trinomial. Tri means actually what? Three. So these are all actually polynomials. Generally we can say what? Polynomials. Poly means what? Many terms. So a polynomial in which contain only one term is called monomial. If it contains two terms is called binomial. It contains three terms is called what? Trinomial. Generally they are called what? Polynomials. Okay. Now we have to discuss what? The degree of a polynomial. Degree of a polynomial. See, 3x raised to 7 minus 4x raised to 6 plus 8x plus 5. So what is the degree of this polynomial? The degree of this polynomial is what? 7. Degree of the polynomial is 7. And what is the degree of this polynomial? The degree of this polynomial is what? 9. And what about this? The degree of this polynomial is, it is 200. So what is the meaning of the degree? The degree of the polynomial means the highest power of the term. The highest power of the term. See, here 7 is the highest power. So 7 is what? Degree of the polynomial. See here, y raised to 9 is the highest power. So 9 is the degree of the polynomial. See here, x to the power 200. 200 is the highest power. So it is what? 200 is the degree of the polynomial. So what about the degree of the polynomial 5? 5 is a constant polynomial. So what is the degree? The degree is what? 0. Why? 5 we can write 5x raised to 0. We can write what? 5x to the power 0. So degree is what? 0. 7 is also what? A constant polynomial. Its degree is what? 0. So degree of a constant polynomial is always what? 0. What about 0? See, 0 is a constant number, but 0 is not a constant polynomial. 0 is called what? 0 polynomial. 0 is called a 0 polynomial, and its degree is what? Not defined. Remember that degree of a 0 polynomial is not defined. So let us stop today. The continuation of this chapter will be on next class. So thank you very much for watching my class.